Well, hey, glad to see you. Or welcome. It's your first time. This is Steelrising, Part 10, first blind playthrough. Part 10. I honestly didn't think the game was going to be this long, but what I expect. It's been a while since I played a Souls-like, so yeah. Alright, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun with the sole goal behind it all. To provide you with buddy or companion videos that you can pop on in the background regardless of where you're at or what you're doing. In case you got folks who can't make it over for some couch co-op, you know who can? This guy right here. Every time you turn on one of my videos, it's like you're inviting me into your home, I'm inviting you into mine. And we're sitting down, hanging out, watching... I guess they don't do Saturday morning cartoons anymore or anything, huh? That's actually like a short bit of history, kind of neat. Look it up. But yeah, I pretend you're in the room with me and we're hanging out. So, next couple hours, join me as we play good games, bad games, old games, and new games. I'll be your buddy, your pal, your friend, but remember, as soon as the video stops, it's Highlander mode. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. That's Terminator because I can't remember the Highlander theme. Damn. Terminator Souls-like would be neat. At least there, the enemy's one-shot and you would make a bit more sense. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening because of how great you've been towards me over the past couple of years. I really do have to tell you that as long as one of you stays subscribed, I will keep doing videos. Really, thank you so much. Drive out, run, make a viewers out. And, crap. I recommend Curse of Darkness. Check it out. What is it, the, like, Gehenna Mountains or something like that? That song is so banging, man. Anyways, we are in the mines of Not Moria. Fool of a took. Alright. 1 second. Gotta put a dip in. First, drink some water, put a dip in, we're good to go. Alright. Yeah, let's see, we went that way. So we know there's at least one guy over there. There's not two because I opened up that door. That's a neat shot of the shadow. I always like to clear out an escape path. Alright, even if I know I probably don't need to worry about it. How many times? I don't even know if this is applicable. You guys remember, was it the Blue-Eyed Knights? When I first played it, I can't remember if you can farm them, like, I think I farmed that first one that you run into. It's up after you go up the stairs at the beginning. Fairly close to the beginning. Anyways. And then I bait him to drop down and fall to his death, but one time, I was doing the farming, I did not clear the area well enough. And I lost out on, like, I don't know, it felt like 4,000 or 5,000. Which might not seem like much, but at the time of first playing Demon Souls, they're pretty thin. Hmm. Wait, we're here? No. Oh, I guess we were. Alright. Tally ho. We are looking for a match trap. No. Oh my word, these are... Oh my god, no. They gave them an upgrade. Damn. We had a new soul that we picked up, right? The Valiant Spirit and a Revolutionary Spirit. Right, let's use... Crap. Won't know what it is until we can see if we can sell it. Oh, excuse me, God, hiccup. Hate hiccups. I can usually get rid of them. Very rarely do they continue. Can I hit that? More. Oh, come on now. Oh, wow, that's different. Well, it seems like armor is not the end-all be-all. Still not gonna stop. Because we're what, 2 away, I think? Yeah. 2 more levels. That's it. This also helps Affliction. And I'm kind of curious if it's possible to ignite a boss. And just have their health drain away from the fire. You know. Wile E. Coyote this shit. I ain't going that way. Yeah, see? Okay, I'm gonna Wile E. Coyote. Well, reverse Wile E. Coyote. Ralph Wolf, right? Technically 2 different characters, but it's pretty much. So, cartoons with the sheepdog guy. He's got like the hair over his eyes. You see that? No, 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 no. I mean, you guys can keep dropping, like, ingots and stuff. If you really want to level, farm the ingots. Really? Oh crap. Okay. Alright, be right back. Sorry, folks, that time in the morning. Alright, so as you can see, we can kind of cheese a bit. Just in case you're having problems, combat, the AI does not do good dealing with differences in elevation or navigating terrain. Okay. Neat. Guessing this is the way to go from the area we were just at, so we're backtracking. It is not. Where is this? Is that where we were? We'll come back here. Oh, boss area, huh? Okay. Well, then you know what we gotta do. We gotta do everything we can. Get as much anima as possible so we can spend it. Okay, yeah, that was that area. That is a bottomless pit. Which means if we die, we lose everything. Okay. Interesting. This part I don't like. Can I make that? I should be able to make that. We'll give it this. There aren't a lot of like cheap death falls that you'll find in like most Souls games. It's actually pretty fair. This would be only like the second part I can think of where there might be a, well, not might be, there is a spot where you can fall your death. So I think this isn't bad, like, introductory game to Souls-like. Or maybe new players who've never played one or something like that. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with that. Is it the best? No, I don't think it is, but it's not terrible. Okay, that I don't like. You gotta be very careful with this. Module key. As a Kierkegaardian leap. That's good. We haven't seen one of those in a while. can I make that? I don't think I can make that. Oh, man. Why couldn't there be a lever I could pull and just... You know what it's going to be for? It's going to be for like one of these, an ordinary oil vial launch. It's going to be an ordinary oil vial. No, improved fulmination grenade. Alright, guess what we're doing? We're grinding. Why are we grinding, you ask? Well, I have a lot of ammo. Not enough to really get anywhere with it, but enough that I don't want to lose it. I'm fighting a boss. Why did I do that? That door is open. I remember that. You can grind here. Keep it simple. Oh, what do we have to upgrade? We don't have enough to upgrade. Oh, that's right. Yeah. It'd be nice to get more of that, though. Do we not have enough? 31, we need about 2,000 more. Okay. 2,000 it shall be. Should only have to do that one more time. Alright. Now we just run. I do need to upgrade the... vigor. No. So, now if I lose 550, it really doesn't matter. And we also learned about those new animals. They give you 2,000. Oh, this is pretty much a straight shot to the boss, huh? Okay.
Monsieur Marat's men waged a terrible fight here. Some of the men were trampled to death.
We're not fighting a boss. Oh, it's just like a mini boss thing then, huh? Yeah, one of those guys. Should go down easy. Respite. Yeah, I'm telling you, engineering. Each time you mobilize an enemy. I mean, that'd be great if I went with an agility build, right? I didn't. I feel like this is a bit of a technical build. The only thing I wish I had a way to apply fulmination without using grenades. I mean, I can use the grenades, but oh, that's right. I forgot I've got ingots.
They barricaded themselves in to escape the enemy. The only way through is the hard way.
I do have a way. I just remembered. Those abilities. Yeah. Let's mess around with those for a bit. They use caps, so that's what I don't like. I mean, I guess that's a way to balance it, but I kind of wish they didn't. Like, maybe tied to a combo chain would be neat. That's the first chest we've seen that The time has come for what is sure to be a decisive battle. Hardened by the weeks spent in the underground, we are now ready to defend Montmartre, our last stronghold. It will be us or the machine that decimated our ranks. We have chosen the battlefield for our fight. Despite their dwindling numbers, the first companies are already hard at work, sabotaging the floor of the great cavern. It's up to us, whom fate has chosen to carry out this most perilous mission. To lure the enemy there and trap it. There is not a dreamer among us who hopes to survive this battle. We go to our deaths with hearts bursting with love for our nation. Okay. That's the first chest we've seen that I can recall. It isn't like glowing blue. Now that blue chest in that one area, the one that we went to after the starting area, that you're not supposed to go to immediately after, I think.
See how they proudly display their vices,
had the night guy.
privileges, tirelessly working
Shield.
to drag morality through the mud, trampling love itself.
The Queen is said to have read your liaison before her husband banned it. It's
That
hilarious,
is
isn't
only
it?
something that
I'm not
unlocks if you
surprised.
didn't.
No matter how hard I worked to denounce their immoral
Free some
practices,
guy.
the aristocrats saw my novel as nothing more than a light-hearted bit of fluff. How naive I was to imagine that my pen could slice away the gangrene of their debauchery.
Well, fortunately, you have more than one string to your bow, mon capitaine.
Now a loot multiplier to 193. Maybe. Look at the loot multiplier. I'd lose out some good armor balance. I would gain resistances though. We'll give it a try. Just because I'm curious to see how that works. Again, it does give resistances, so at least there's a trade-off there.
Monsieur Marat.
Hey? Who goes there? La diable, je m'attendais. So this is the famous huntress
That's a lot of
Diana
words
I've
you
heard so
say. How
much
about that?
about. Truly.
How about it?
'Tis an honor, madame. Now let me have a look at you. Oh, oui. You're just as they described. An angel of death, descended from the heavens to vanquish the clockwork tyrant.
Who depicted me this way, monsieur?
Mes compagnons, madame. Chief among them is Monsieur Chaudelot de Leclos. They have observed you dispensing justice all over the city. A most expeditious justice at that, as befits the crimes committed by our good king. What a strange machine you are. Gifted with intelligence, clearly, but also with speech and the freedom to do as you please. Cependant, you are still an automat. Who is your master?
Monsieur de Robespierre assured me that I would find you here.
Maximilien. A pure heart with a head full of dreams that cloud his perception of reality.
And you, Monsieur Marat. Who is your master?
I serve not a master, but a cause. That of the Duc d'Orléans. His cousin the king has no place on that throne, and nor does his wretched dynasty. The Bourbons, along with their wars, their crimes, and their vices, are finished. It's high time their scepter be passed to an
I don't know if I
enlightened,
picked the right
just
choice.
monarch.
It's kind of weird.
One who is sympathetic to the people's sufferings. But now that
Sometimes
I
the
think
options
about it,
matter, and
madame,
other times they don't.
look at us. We've been standing around chatting like old friends for several minutes, and I still don't know to what I owe the pleasure of your visit.
I must go to the Bastille, where Monsieur de Vaucanson is imprisoned.
Oui. Such a sad fate for a king's lackey. And what do you want with your creator? This man whose blood-stained hands built the army that's currently setting Paris ablaze.
What Vaucanson has done, only Vaucanson can undo.
Fair enough. Alas, while I come and go as I please through these tunnels, it is impossible to enter the fortress.
Impossible, dites-vous?
A sanguinary automat is spreading death and terror in the depths of this quarry. At the cost of their lives, my comrades were able to sabotage the floor of the cave to limit its movements. Nevertheless, it stands between you and the tunnel that leads to the Quartier du Temple. And that's the only way to reach the Bastille.
And yet that's exactly what I intend to do, Monsieur Marat.
À votre guise. I shall not attempt to dissuade you. There is one small thing, though. I had to disable the mobile walkways to protect myself from the automats. But since you managed to come here, I assume you already know a lot about these devices.
Not at all.
Indeed.
Here. This would allow you to reach the lower tunnels.
What a clever trick Mirabeau played on us by offering his chest to the bayonets in the eyes of the people of Flambeau de Provence. It's never shone so brightly, yet the veil must be torn away, and the truth of most triumph over so-and-so's tone of importance, false air, dignity, for he's nothing more than a slave of favor, a courtier, zealous servant of authority wearing the mask of patriotism. Mirabeau, who just 2 years ago would have pawned his knickers for 6 livres, is now bathing in opulence. He just bought a mansion for the sum of 200,000 livres, which he paid in cash. He has 3 mistresses whom he lavishes with gifts. All are welcome at his table and has paid off his debts. At whose expense, I ask? At the expense of the nation, whose interests he has always sold to the monarch. How this wretch whom the ignorant have canonized, and whom the blind crowds insist on crowning, must laugh at as foolish worshippers. His contempt for the people's cause is so great that he no longer even bothers to conceal it. Cunning chameleon, you may change color, but you will not escape my eye. I will track your skillful historic metamorphosis, and draw the audience's attention to them so they will no longer be dazzled by you. It's not to you, unworthy upstart, that we shall sacrifice our rights, our freedom, and our happiness. Okay. Oh, I wish here to denounce the duplicity of Lafayette, the aspiring tyrant, on whose shoulders the confidence of a nation blinded by perfidious artifice now rests. It's well known how in previous publications I have attacked the boundaries ambition of our Motier. What is not known is that he has sworn to kill me, and that I have been forced to go into hiding and escape his vengeance. Know, reader, that the regiment tasked with destroying my printing press and taking me away from my house was sent by the... Yeah. If your so-called national hero can, in all impunity, order the soldiers of the realm under his command to oppress honest citizens, if he can use public force to settle a private quarrel, who will stop him from using these brave men against the entire people? What will the French people, who look to him as their savior, think? By ordering the defenders of the nation to trample over public liberty, the Marquis can only aspire inside a civil war. Man is unworthy to command the defenders of the nation. Citizens cannot tolerate the shocking abuse. They must guard against the terrible misfortune that would be inevitable result of this usurpation of power. You say it 10, 20, 30, 40 times about the cannonball.
Have you fixed the walkway?
I am working on it, Monsieur Marat.
That's the only way to reach the lower tunnels.
You need
The
to ask
mechanism is on this level, near the walkway.
Monsieur Marat, did you take part in an operation that aimed to kidnap the Dauphin and his sister Charlotte?
Me take part in an operation? Nonsense. My only weapon is my pen, and I have sharpened it, believe you me. That said, we did receive some information concerning the children. Unfortunately, I'm sworn to secrecy. If such an operation did indeed take place, Monsieur de Leclos would have been the one behind it. Alas, I fear that he is no longer of this world. There is little doubt that he and his men fell
About
in the galleries.
cannonballs? Or are we not there yet?
Who laid on this blood-stained mattress?
Oh, it's a strange story.
No,
I
we got
suppose
time.
you heard about what happened in Place Dauphine?
Indeed. I went there.
Well, we took in one of the survivors of the massacre. The only survivor, it seems. Despite his serious injuries, he was particularly talkative.
What did he tell you?
He kept saying that Lafayette was a traitor in the king's pay. That the flaxen-haired hero had deliberately handed his brand new National Guard over to the Automats.
What evidence did your guest have?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. It was based on a simple rumor that was
Automats
circulating in the
roll.
camp
Oh my
shortly
God.
before the Royal
Why didn't I
Army
come up
attacked.
with this sooner?
It would
Automats
appear
roll
that
out.
several volunteers carried a yellow cartridge in their cartridge pouches.
That's what we're
Most
going
likely a subtle way for the conspirators to
for. Will
recognize
it be
each other.
automats and
The subsequent disaster would tend to
Deceptimats?
confirm this hypothesis. Vous ne croyez pas?
These are suspicions. Nothing more.
Right you are. Oh, if only I had proof of this conspiracy.
automats?
Then I'd be able to scutter the ambitions of that cur Lafayette for good. The would-be dictator's plans would be foiled.
I must get to the bottom of this urgently.
Very well. I encourage you to do so. But remember that the Marquis could not have acted alone. If you can't find anything implicating him, look into the members of his staff.
Is that
Start in
innuendo?
Place Dauphine,
Phrasing,
where those brigands sullied the ground with
staff
their boots.
members.
Who is Monsieur de Leclos?
A brilliant writer whose pen has shaken the old world, but is also an experienced
Warhammer
military
Fantasy?
engineer
Did
who
we
has
talk about
sworn his
Warhammer
sword
Fantasy?
to our common cause, to his great
Did you
misfortune,
still
it
miss
would
some
appear.
Warhammer Fantasy?
There is little doubt that he died leading his men through the tunnels.
Who are your compagnons?
Patriots who
Companions?
come and go in the quarries throughout the city, under the command of Monsieur Leclos.
If you speak
Alas,
French,
there
let
are
me
few
know. Is
left.
it better to?
And I wager that it won't be long before the machines
I've
that
ever
have
been
taken
somewhere
over our
that's
hiding place find
Predominantly
me.
French speaking.
My
If
hours
I
are
try
numbered.
to speak French, is it better to speak it fast
Rebel
or
men.
slow?
Have you found any companions for yourself?
I found the Japanese to be okay. Hold on, I gotta look this up. They did tell me not to reveal anything.
I'm not certain, monsieur.
It's as if all the patriots
I couldn't
in our
really
kingdom
find
have
anything
already
definitive.
perished. I'm afraid we don't
I think
have a
there's
chance.
multiple endings to this game.
Dites-moi, Monsieur Marat. What exactly are you doing hiding in a quarry?
I've made a lot of enemies. In my publications, I have always denounced the corrupt, and those who corrupt them. These vampires who cheat the weak and bleed the nation dry. Chief among them,
Oh, I found the
That
Japanese
crook
were
Lafayette.
more or less
that Tren Sabre.
would react
A career
positively whenever I
soldier
tried
who
to
thinks
speak
he's
Japanese.
Caesar.
I don't.
Not content to
speak
maintain
Japanese.
an army of rats.
Ohio,
this
konbanwa,
blonde
konnichiwa.
bar has all the Châtelet's judges in his pocket.
Nani?
It seems my prose upset
That's
him,
about the extent of it.
as he swore
I
to
was
hunt
able
me
to
down.
backpack there for months. It's
If I hadn't fled, I'd have been
one
done
of the
for.
easier
There's no doubt
places you
about
can
that.
visit if you're an English speaker. From what I could tell. Always recommended Puerto Rico. It was also a good place. If you're young, and you have never traveled outside of the United States, for example, Puerto Rico is a good place to give a dry run kind of thing, because at least when I went, you didn't even need a passport, you just needed a driver's license.
Thanks to what I learned from Monsieur Marat, I will use the mobile walkway to reach the lower levels.
Right, but now we have to go back there. Well, let's see something. What we got? If I sell that, that's what, 8,000, 19, 22. We need 35, and we are at 6,300. Calculator time, because I ain't doing this in my head. 35,400 minus 6,300. It's 29,000. $1,000. That'd be close. That would be really freaking close. So I need about 1,600 more, which would mean once I get to about 7,900, 8,000, it should be good.
Voila. That should have fixed the walkway.
Right, if I tell him I fixed it, does that do something?
Were you able to find proof of Lafayette's involvement?
No.
One thing is certain, but I'm not sure the same could be said of his underlings. A band of break. If I were you, I'd go back.
Okay. I do want to go back, but I don't know where to go. I just have to pull. Oh, I gotta pull this. That's why. There's gotta be a quicker way to get back. I don't want to have to run through everything. Now watch. For this to go up, you have to press Y. Go down, you press. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait a second. Was there something over there? I don't think so. Maybe there wasn't. We can go up again. Petrification grenade. It got wasted again. Okay. Alright, no, I can't. Now I can go down. That just brings us up to the thing we've been to before. No, it wants us to go down, so let's go up first. We'll grab this and we will hit that, just make it trigger save, yeah. Let's grind some points real quick. And let's see how bad the armor hit is. not that bad. Not really noticing an increase in loot drop. I mean, it does give us a good bit of flame resist, but no, we gotta sell. Alright. There we go. That will give us Is our armor capped at something? Alright. We are capped at that. 690. Yes. We can't go any higher. Alright. Next up, we need to look at what? Power? No. Or elemental alchemy. Okay. Let's go do that guy's quest this way. Actually, let's do it this way. That way we can set the elevator to where we need it to be. When we get back. multiplier. Can I go higher? Yeah, 210. Or 2.1. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing a World of Warcraft Warlock now. Applying like dots and stuff. Let's look it up. I'm kind of confused what loot multiplier does. There is nothing conclusive. I feel like loot should also impact anima, but clear out this guy, because the last thing I want is to get pegged by him trying to run away. How do I get that? There's a door up there. Okay. door up there? No. Oh, look at this. How have I never been here? Because I really haven't been exploring, have I? No, 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 no. We got a bad set, so I want to try and figure that one thing out. I guess we don't have to. Oh no. Alright, let's go back and try and figure out how to get up there. And then we'll check this way. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I did it. Alright. Going a bit off the beaten path, I feel, but let's check the other way first. part of me feels like this is where I'm supposed to actually end up going, but I don't know. Where is this? Wherever it is, it's not a good place to be right now. Oh, is this that side of the bridge? Oh man, look at that. Oof. Alright, yeah, this is one of the places I was wondering about getting to. I have to go over there. What is that? That's a new one. Got like a sunflower head. Okay, not much of anything over here though. Wait, did we go up here? No, we didn't. Look at this. Like a whole section of this damn city we can get to look at. Why would there be a checkpoint there of all places? Oh, that's where that drops down at. Okay, so we don't need to go back down that way. Is that an open door? I can't tell. I think that's just a window. Alright, folks, I'll be right back real quick. I'm kind of digging it. Alright. Nope. Keep exploring the sewer then. It was, what, this way? Yeah, I think it was this way. Not there. It was... not here. Where was it? Where was it? Back up here, maybe? No, gotta pick that up. No, it was back in the sewers. Okay. Retrace our steps. Here it is. Oh, okay, that was it. Alright. Now we can continue on. Well, that was a nice little aside. Oh. Oh, there you stuff there. Yeah, won't matter. Don't get excited, folks. Just Red Bull. Guess maybe go powers. I kind of want to go power, but fire. how do we get there? Oh well. List of men and volunteers who have enlisted in the National Guard. Colonel Armand, the most senior officers, on the first line. Chest is locked.
Yellow cartridges. A conspirator's secret sign. There was most certainly a conspiracy. There's no doubt about that. But those involved shared the same fate as the rest of them. I should keep looking around Place Dauphine. Not even the commanding officer was spared. Lafayette didn't hand over his army to the king. This must certainly be Colonel Armand. I should keep looking around Place Dauphine. The headquarters at the Pont au Change. By all appearances, it's not official. Most likely an underground hiding place that can be entered from the riverbank. I'll try to track down Capitaine Lefebvre. If he and his men withdrew to the Société des Amis des Noirs, he must have gone towards the Châtelet. It would have been a desperate move for certain. I doubt any of them survived the retreat.
Posted at the headquarters, situation compromised by the Ottoman attack near the Châtelet. Is expected we shall fall back to the Société des Amis des Noirs. Alright. I'm sure I've gone up there, but we'll check again. Yeah. How did I jump back into that?
Vous ne comprenez pas. If the ultimates aim to cut off Yude's head,
I don't think there's anything in here, but yeah. Apparently we didn't go in there though. And that's why. We wouldn't be able to. Oh, we'll be coming back here. I just need to find this guy. Oh, because he's got fire. That's neat. That's a neat touch.
The poor souls. They died just steps from their goal. York. What does that mean?
You are ordered to do everything in your power to stop the advance of enemy troops at that place. If necessary, sabotage the system that opens the doors. Found him. Alright, now we go back. Yeah, sorry, I've been really blood this time around. I should talk. There we go. Bronze. That's the main reason I'm running this armor, for the loot multiplier to get me over 2. Oh, it's staying off, but you make huge animal gains by selling materials. Yeah, looks like only one way to go. Oh, you... Let me guess, this opens up the door, leads out, yeah. Good thing I decided to go after him first.
This place must be studied carefully.
Yes. Carriage tokens. Am I incorrect? Couldn't you do a return to bonfire, but it didn't take your souls, if I remember? module. Oh, a new weapon that I won't be using. Yeah, that's getting sold.
Document bears the signature of the Marquis de
The
Lafayette.
signatories
So
of this
the rumors
document
were true.
swear to bring
The
about
Garde
the
Nationale
deposition of
wasn't
King
formed
Louis XVI in
spontaneously.
his name in favor
All
of
of this was carefully orchestrated.
the bow to
It
pursue
is high time the Marquis de Lafayette explained himself.
this aim at any cost and sacrifice of lives the situation demands it. They agree in accordance with the position ranked to uphold the following strategic measures. The first bloodshed by the king. The veterans of the regiment stationed at the hotel will form a national guard and publicly free themselves from royal control. Care shall be taken to this mutiny publicly in order to earn the enthusiasm of any people, civilians, or soldiers. My witness that these newly constituted troops will go to the barracks or out Paris to call for the assistance of other units. Civilian agents will enter markets where there are large numbers of people call for volunteers. They will have influence protests from banners. Soldiers will gather in a place, Dauphine, blah 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 blah. Okay. I insist yet again on the necessity of putting a stop to the actions of Marat, who continues to evade justice. No matter how successful our military actions are, we will be unable to restore public peace as long as this troublemaker remains free to sow the seeds of discord. Therefore, during our operations, be very careful that the person concerned does not take advantage of the chaos slip through our fingers. Take him alive if possible, but use all means necessary if he refuses to cooperate. We, the officers, soldiers, veterans of the regiment, and liberators of the American people, swear allegiance to Lafayette, the only man in this kingdom capable of restoring peace. We hereby vow to follow him at all costs, ensure that his military and political endeavors prevail by any means necessary. Interesting. Alright, now that we've gotten completely sidetracked, should be a straight shot, right? Because I cleared out. Oh no, I probably sat down. Yeah, I sat down. It'll still be a straight shot. Whoops. I caught. Alright, upgrade stuff. Travel. Yeah, I guess we'll confront. Might as well, right? See what he's got to say. How long have we been on? 2 hours? Oh, wow, almost. Yeah. The internal clock is working today for some reason. It's gonna be a long one. Because I don't have time to, look, sometimes when I do these videos, I break them up. I'll take like a 10-minute break and hop back into it and do another video, but I don't have the ability to do that. Which one of you is Lafayette? Y'all look the same. You're Lafayette.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Goodbye.
Let's see if we can get anyone else involved with this conversation.
Can I help you?
Goodbye. Monseigneur.
What can I do?
Good.
Allez, on...
Go.
Have you found my mother?
No, not yet.
Remember, rumor has it she lives in the...
Goodbye.
Okay, so we still have at least one more map to go.
Have you found Monsieur?
Yes, you were right. He is hiding in the quarries of Montmartre.
Did he show you the way to the Bastille?
No, but he told me about the tunnels that will take me to the Temple. From there, I can fight my way to the Bastille.
The man is trustworthy, as long as he does not count you among his enemies. You should leave us, and take up his advice immediately.
As for the lamp,
Did Monsieur de Laclos tell you the secret of his
no.
That's a pity. Let's see. I know he's close to Monsieur Marat, the patriot. He's currently in hiding in the... But please, do not breathe a word of this to the Marquis de Lafayette, though it would certainly end in a...
Were you present?
Oui, madame. We laid bare... So he had... At least we only positively...
Good.
So that's who I'm not supposed to tell.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for...
Goodbye.
The gunpowder is going to be tied to
Monsieur B.
that
Goodbye.
next area. Alright, confronting your butt.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening.
Monsieur le Marquis. There is a most unfortunate rumor about you going round.
Oh,
That's one way
just
to
one.
say
Is
it.
that?
You are accused of having delivered the troops who had gathered in the Place Dauphine over to the king.
Calumny. This is nothing less than vile slander.
Save your breath, General. The rumor is true. I can prove it. There's no point in trying to defend yourself. I know that you raised the National Guard for the sole purpose of taking command of it. There was nothing spontaneous about the uprising.
Do you have any evidence to support your accusations?
I do. I have the manifesto.
Bon sang.
Why resort to this manipulation?
You must understand what I have done. I did for the good of the kingdom. I wanted
Oh,
to
he's
stop
just
this
by
massacre while
the,
protecting the
means,
Queen and the
yeah.
Dauphin. In the name of the people, Aegis. But an actual uprising of the people would have inevitably led to disaster. Only professional soldiers could organize and lead the resistance.
Who were your accomplices?
My brothers in arms, the brave men of the Régiment de Saintonge, veterans of the American War, men who at the Battle of Yorktown brought an empire to its knees. Alas, we gravely underestimated the enemy's forces. We thought we would face an infantry supported by a handful of machines, but an entire army of automats. It was unthinkable.
Some accuse you of harboring a lust for power. The circumstances were to your advantage.
These aspersions are all too familiar to me. But tell me, if I wanted the crown for myself, why did I not take it when I returned from America? When I had seasoned troops at my command and the people sang my praises with one voice? No,
I don't know,
that
man.
makes no sense. Though I readily admit that I do believe I am worthy of fulfilling an important role for the Queen after her son is crowned. Lieutenant General of the Kingdom, for example. Or even, if circumstance requires, the Regent. Voila. Now you know everything. I haven't left anything out. However, this truth, if it were made public, would play right into my enemy's hands. So I ask you not to reveal anything I've just told you, and to give me the manifesto.
Let me look it up. I'm gonna cheat on this because I don't know.
No, General. You'll forgive me for choosing to hold on to it.
In that case, my fate remains in your hands. Can you at least tell me where my detractor is hiding? The one who is spreading these charming rumors about me.
I cannot tell you anything, General.
Oh, no matter. I will not let this serpent continue to vilify me. I shall get redress for these aspersions in the end.
Do as you wish, General de Lafayette. Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis. Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Good.
Alright. We'll give it to the other guy. I have no...
Monsieur Marat,
Madame,
I'm surprised to find you here. Did you follow me?
didn't you know? The Duke's allies are always impeccably informed. Some even say that we have eyes and ears everywhere.
What do you want from me?
To tell you the truth, I can't wait to hear what you've discovered about the matter at hand. And I was afraid you might leave me in the lurch. You can never be too cautious these days. That's why I decided it would be better for me to come to you.
Interesting.
You were right. Lafayette was behind this purportedly popular uprising.
Aha! I've got him at last.
But he had no intention of handing his men over to the king. His goal was to raise an army and command the troops himself.
It doesn't matter. These troops would have allowed him to crush the Patriots and set himself up as a dictator. He lied to the people. He lied to the Assemblée Nationale.
I think I made the
His
wrong
time has
choice.
come. All I need is for you to give me the proof of his treason.
Here. The details about the operation are written in this manifesto.
Madame, I didn't expect so much. The end of Mortier de Lafayette. The executioner has signed his own death warrant. I will now share these revelations with the people's representatives. Long live the Assemblée Nationale.
Marat, ça par exemple. You're certainly a bold one.
Monsieur, I have come to pay my respects.
Mon pauvre ami. You must be out of your mind to come and defy those you so cruelly maligned.
Maligned, you say? This remains to be seen, Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Now see if there's
I have
multiple
here a
saves, I
document
could
that
check
its
it
author
out.
has
but-
amusingly entitled Le Manifeste
Alright,
Henri
I
VII.
really
It
don't care what they're
appears
gonna
that
do.
the name Louis has fallen from fashion these days.
Quiet, scoundrel, or I'll make you swallow your tongue.
Come now, you wouldn't dare, my dear Mortier. Not when we're in such fine and plentiful company. Monsieur, in these pages, you will learn of the vast plot devised by the Marquis de Lafayette and his sinister conspirators. You will discover how our national hero orchestrated the so-called popular uprising that gave rise to the National Guard. Bon sang, Monsieur le Marquis. You will also learn that he has proclaimed himself General-in-Chief in the hope
Is that
of
like the
making
French
himself
version of
king
Pink Hill?
in turn.
Whoa!
And that it is his lust for power to which the patriots who fell in Place Dauphine owe their tragic fate.
C'est incroyable.
You must believe it, cher monsieur. Because to add insult to injury, this tomfool was daft enough to sign his missive.
Par tous les saints. If what Marat says is true, this is treachery of the basest sort.
Well, Monsieur le Marquis, do you deny it?
No, I don't. The loathsome Marat speaks the truth. I wanted to create an army that would be able to rid our kingdom of our anointed executioner, just as we freed America from England's choking grasp. I only kept it secret to avoid causing more
Yeah.
chaos.
Upon
Can you
retrospect, I
understand?
kind of
You
sided with
defied
Lafayette
the
on
people,
that.
Lafayette. This is enough to condemn you.
So
Marat
be it.
seems like that younger
won't hear from me
sibling that
anymore.
wants to just tattle on you.
I leave the fate of the
Every
nation in the
chance
hands
just
of
to
the
do it.
speechifiers and demagogues. I encourage you to say your prayers, gentlemen, for our end is near. As for you, rat, go back to the cesspit from whence you came. You should never have come out.
I will gladly follow that order, General. Such is my pleasure that it will be your last.
Shit, saved. I was gonna try and back out. Oh well. Well, let's see how things turned out in here. You're gonna be pissed, aren't you?
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Agent.
Oh no, he doesn't care. Is Marat in here now? No? Okay. Well then, well that's not what I want to do. But, yeah. Not good. What is good? We can just kind of dash to the elevator, go down. Now will you tell me the things that I need to know? Maybe.
What of your plan to go to the Bastille?
I haven't yet reached my objective.
Keep making your way through the tunnels. You will find the way to the Temple.
Alright, he has nothing new to tell me. Well, if you want an achievement, rat the guy out. There's apparently an achievement you can get by just... They recommend not doing any side quests. Which, to be honest, it's not like you really get much of anything from side quests. I think there's been a couple side quests we've gotten like 1,000 anima for the most part. Like, what do we have? Bastai Temple, still, or Bastai. Laclos, who's going to be at Bastai. Laclos, Bastai. That's, I think, something to do with the main quest. Alright, we'll take even more. something up there. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Auto tracking, huh? Endurance +2. Frost resistance, that might be pretty decent. Loot. Loot. Brings our armor down, but gives us what? Loot times 2.25. We'll see how it goes. Basically, when we get the bosses, I'll switch out to my armor, because the loot's not going to matter. But 100 and some change armor? Oh, yes.
Monsieur Laclos was the Duc d'Orléans' faithful retainer. He was to prepare the way for his takeover, and now he has become one of the king's most bloodthirsty automats. How ironic.
Oh, let me be an internet troll. That's not exactly how irony works. Kick. That looks like a boss fight, so... Oh my god. $715 armor. See how it goes. Oh. Not a boss. What is RAM? See that? Oh, those are our special move things. I don't use in combat because they use charges. It's like, why would I only use charges? It's silly. Not a gun that just shoots fire. That might be worth it. I don't know. I mean, we've had that one for so long. Okay, that looks like a boss. How much do we need? $14,000? if I sell the weapons, I get what? 1, 2. And 520. This should do it. Got greedy. Let's try it. Be right back. Alright. So, a reminder, I would recommend going a dancer build. It does make it a bit easier. That'll increase resistances. At an impasse. Yeah, it probably wasn't smart, but there, he does fire damage, so I don't want to use this. Okay. Love it. Yep, fire chain and these freeze guns really are pretty good. I'm glad I didn't try it.
Ready.
Yeah, I should have just pumped it in Vigor or the other one.
Sinew.
Elemental.
We can't stop them. They're upon us. Fixed bayonets. Fixed bayonets.
The fighting has stopped. It's over. Voyez, the Huntress
Vigor.
Diana appeared
Yeah,
to
I
us.
think
She's
Vigor's
the one who
probably
saved
better.
you.
But
With this armor set, I'm pretty
Where are the
sad
troops?
against any elemental.
You are the only survivor, Leclerc.
No. No.
I do wish there was like a
We're so
respec
close.
coin.
But those machines. An entire battalion would have been unable to defeat them. We were forced to retreat. Chased into these tunnels by the automats.
Who captured you, monsieur?
There was some confusion in the fray, but Cagliostro was in charge. He was the one who ordered me to be shut up in that coffin. Then I was thrown into that awful place where I lost consciousness. After that, everything is a series of blurred visions with a voice that ordered me to kill again and again.
Tell me about this machine that guards the Bastille.
We were prepared to face an enemy, not an executioner. That thing, half butcher's block, half stocks, was designed to make heads roll.
Why did you launch this attack?
3 of our companions were held captive in the fortress. Our best agents.
Agents?
Spies, if you prefer. We, the supporters of the Duc d'Orléans, have always worked in the shadows, within the Queen's entourage, in the tribunes of the Estates General, among the patriots in the clubs, amidst the rank and file in the army.
We have had some success, you have to admit.
What machinations have you discovered?
Enough to make Monsieur Marat's ink flow and bring down our rivals. Necker's speculations, Lafayette's dishonorable behavior, Mirabeau's corruption, and
So
many
I'm gonna
darker
call out a
secrets.
couple of these guides
Such
that
as
I noticed
Lafayette's
online.
plot to rescue the Dauphin. and
They
his sister
recommend agility.
Charlotte.
If you want to go
How on earth do
counterattack,
you know
yeah.
that?
She seems
But,
as well informed as we are.
I call BS. I think engineering is the best stat to upgrade. We want to take them to the Duke and Lee, where they would have been used. One of our men was part of the entourage of the children's governess, Madame de Polignac. We know that we were secretly leaving Versailles. Why did it stop? And we knew where they were to meet the escort that would take them to Austria. I sent 4 of my men to watch the rendezvous point. When time came when they tried to take the children, all mets were ready. By all appearances, Lafayette and the Queen had been betrayed. I lost 3 of my men. Only one was able to escape. He was the one who brought the word of this disaster. As their children, machines see themselves through the side. No doubt they've been reunited with their father.
Once again, the king has won.
Huh.
That won't always be the case.
I don't know why the
But
dialogue
right
stopped.
now I have something
Anyways, yeah.
urgent I must do.
I'm calling out all these different...
Tell me about...
We were prepared to face not an that thing, half.
Why did you look...
3 of our companions were held
Best agents,
spies, if you prefer, within the Queen's entourage, in the
We have had some success.
What machination?
enough to make Monsieur Marat's ink Necker's speculations, Lafayette's dishonorable behavior, and many darker secrets.
It was madness to attempt
Okay,
an
I'll let
attack
it
on
talk.
the Bastille.
You're wrong. I'm a military man. It was a bold maneuver, but it was a calculated risk. After all, that old fortress is a pile of stones with no buffers, curtain walls, or
Remember, the
bastions.
class you
As
pick
for
at the
its
beginning
garrison,
doesn't
our agents were
play a
certain.
major effect. You
Only
just
a handful
your
of
starting
veterans
weapon
should have been there.
and stat
A single
distribution at the beginning.
charge should have sufficed to disperse them. But the
Honestly,
king
I
made
think
other
I
arrangements.
think it's
He
not the
increased
weakest one
the
to go with.
fortress's defenses and placed a swarm
Unless
of
you're looking to do
automats at the
counter
service of a
attacks to
terrible
carry you
machine.
through, which
He with it
What?
in the and we not that
Who-
with a
which is
I intend to
possible.
enter the Bastille and free
Right.
Monsieur de Vaucluse.
You just gotta get the
For what
timing down.
possible reason, mon Dieu?
She claims that he's the only
But
one who
engineering
can
is the
stop
way to
the
go.
machine.
That armor.
Indeed, it's possible.
700
In
armor.
that case, if you're ready to face the abomination that
And
blocked
we've
my
got 10
path
more
and
levels,
slaughtered
so
my
we could get up
lieutenants,
to like
then
900
don't
armor.
waste a second. Let's not stay here
Didn't
much
need to
longer,
put any
Marat.
points into
Let's head back to our burrow.
health.
There's still some wine left. in this
Still
barrel.
base health
More
from the
than
beginning of the
enough,
game.
Leclerc. More than enough.
Wonderful.
So you don't have to
We'll
worry
drink
about
to our
pumping
broken dreams
points in the
until this
durability.
finally comes to an end.
Bumping engineering. Likewise, it gives you increased drop rates for things. As you can see, I've got a lot of crap. Some I've actually sold. Unlimited endurance for a brief time. I should probably be using that more. Where's the horse? Here it is. You drop something. Give it to me. Efficient countering. What counterattack? Do shields provide counterattack? I don't think so. Now I did bump into agility, probably shouldn't have, but would like to get my mobilization up. So benefits of this game, it's a lot less cryptic on what to do or where to go because you get the checkpoints that point you, the compass, than your typical Souls-like. So I think it'd be, again, that's another reason I'd recommend this. It's like a first-timer's dip into Souls-like games. Don't just jump into Elden Ring. Don't jump in, especially don't jump into Elden Ring. Assuming it's not necessarily newbie. Yeah, remember, most folks who played it, they played Dark Souls probably. I started with Demon Souls. And I played up to Dark Souls 2. Started 3, never finished it. Loved Bloodborne though.
Here you are at last. This is where the path to the Bastille begins. And to think, I would have never thought you'd make it this far. Cependant, I would advise you not to rush. The fighting in these tunnels has weakened the structure. If you go in there, I'm afraid you won't be able to turn back. Delor, I have just one bit of advice to give you. Before going any further, make sure you're not leaving behind any unfinished business. Any commitments that you have not fully met. I shall return to my hiding place. In these unsure times, you can never be too careful. Ne croyez-vous pas?
Yeah, every guide that I've seen, or glimpsed at, keeps pushing for durability and agility, and I don't think that's correct. Engineering, it does not lose. Armor is always 20. Loot and affliction multipliers, I think, also go up at the same rate each and every time. Maybe not, because loot is 1.9. That starts to drop off around 9 or 10. Durability, you don't even need to worry about. Sure, balance is, it'd be nice to not get knocked over trying to hit somebody, but This is it, right? This is the backside. And I do think loot should have increased anima drop. That was a neat boss fight. Okay. Okay, we'll go report back to him. I don't know why. I mean, the carriage is right there. If I'd known that, I wouldn't use it. I appreciate the fast travel, also. Makes it a whole lot easier. But not having maps within the levels, or at least not letting me know. What are we reporting back to him about?
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening.
I spoke with
Oh,
Monsieur
children.
Marat and Monsieur
Won't
Laclos.
somebody think of the
Ah,
children?
the scoundrels. Did you force them to confess? Do you know what they did with the children?
They admitted to organizing the ambush at Gros Caillou.
Cursed recreants. Cowardly corrupters of innocence. Where are they holding their prisoners? They must be rescued immediately.
They do not have Charlotte and the Dauphin.
Excuse me? They dare to claim that?
It is the truth. The ambush was a catastrophe. The king had gotten wind of your plans. Automats from Versailles slaughtered the kidnappers and seized the children. By now, the children will have been reunited with their father. There is little doubt about that.
Mon Dieu. Then it is from the clutches of that tyrant in his own palace that they must be saved. I fear that such an undertaking is doomed to failure, although there is no question of giving up.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Alright, we got something. I do appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me know in the comments how y'all are doing. Generally I don't just say things to say them. Okay? It's just the fact of the matter. If I say something, I'm saying something.
If I take one more step, there will be no turning back. This path will lead me straight to the Quartier du Temple.
How do I get... the hollow cannonball out? Did I miss it?
Monsieur Laclos,
Can I help you, madame?
do you plan to ever return to the
Let's
army?
get rid of all the other
Well,
stuff first.
regarding my career, neither my birth nor my wealth allowed me to rise above the rank of Capitaine en Second, and I can hardly hope for more. In the end, I believe that there are more effective ways to serve the nation and thwart its diabolical enemies.
The Queen read your novel, but the King banned it. What is it about?
My liaison dangereuse is about two libertine aristocrats who carry out
And a
a
reminder, you
discreet
don't have to
war
like,
wherein they corrupt the
subscribe,
innocent.
or
The
comment
man
necessarily.
loses
It
his
would be
life.
nice to get a comment
The
here or
woman
there, just
loses
to
her reputation.
engage.
Between you and me,
But,
it is not entirely
also,
fictional.
If you do
I was
subscribe, make sure you
inspired
turn
by some of the
notifications
vile
off,
acts
because
that
I
had myself
spam
innocently and
videos.
helplessly witnessed. I thought I was
Just
doing
know
a
that these
service
videos
for
will always be
morality
here
by
as
denouncing
long
this
as I can allow
depravity.
them to be.
But the king, in
They're
his
allowed to
sovereign
be.
folly, took
I
it as an
allow 'em.
attack on the court. As for the queen, who knows? Perhaps this perverse banter was a way to distract her from her deadly boredom for a while.
The representatives of the people are asking for your help, monsieur.
Who exactly are you talking about?
The patriots and representatives of the Third Estate who escaped the massacre.
I need names, madame.
Monsieur de Robespierre, Monsieur Lavoisier, the Marquis de Lafayette.
All these men have declared themselves enemies of the cause to which we have sworn allegiance to.
Is there any cause more important than saving the nation?
No, of course not. And what do these so-called defenders of the people want from me?
They believe they have found a way to neutralize the royal automats for good. And to do it, they beg you to give them one of the explosive cannonballs you invented.
Ma foi, if there is a way to stop these death machines, then I have a duty to assist them. But you must understand that I shall remain on my guard. When doing deals with the enemy, you must take precautions for when the game ends.
If that's how you feel, then by all means take steps to ensure your safety.
Let me think. Where are the representatives?
At the Couvent des Cordeliers.
Very well. Here's what we're going to do. I will go to the convent immediately and try to negotiate a truce. As for you, here is the key to a trunk in the next room. It contains a prototype of my cannonball, as well as the patents and pages that explain how to manufacture it. Bring all of this to me at the convent. However, do not give me anything unless I specifically request it. Is that clear?
Perfectly clear, monsieur. I will follow your instructions.
You got anything to say?
Are you making progress?
Yes.
Alright, we're done with them, I guess. That's what that chest is, huh? Going up. Facing the wrong way. All right, let's do this. Oh, carriage tokens are that. Disassembly tokens are the one that. Okay. A lot of running around at this point. Back and forth, back and forth.
Madame, these gentlemen and I have come to an agreement.
That is good news.
We will resolve our differences when the time comes. The matter is settled.
You can count on it, Laclos. But despite your hostility and suspicion of treachery, I am and shall remain an enemy of the king. It is clear that we are fighting the same adversary.
Adversary? You are rather indulgent, Monsieur le Marquis. It seems that you are still fond of him, despite his heinous crimes.
Oh, de grâce.
Truly, the king is no more than a wild beast. And together, in large numbers, we will hunt him down.
Madame, please give the model and the engineering notes to Monsieur de Robespierre. However, you shall hold on to the patents. No one knows what the future may hold.
Let there be peace between you gentlemen, for there is still much work to be done. We believe we now have a way to destroy the lanterns. Without them, the machines will no longer be able to carry out their sinister task. But it is still just a strategy, which needs to be tested. And even a conclusive experiment will not guarantee our success. Where will we find a working cannon? How will we get more vitriol? How will we make more cannonballs? Please, I ask each of you to set to work without delay. Pour la nation, messieurs.
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation!
Pour la nation.
What of your plan to go to the back?
I am working.
The tunnels under Montmartre are the
Were you present?
We made we'll
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Talk to everybody, make sure everything's.
Have you found my mother?
No.
Remember,
Goodbye. Monsieur le...
What can I...
The clues I found at the...
Diable.
Goodbye. Monsieur B. Goodbye. Monsieur le Mar...
I'm listening.
Good...
Okay. We are either done with that, or yeah, I guess we'll.
Can
push
I help
forward.
you?
Good... Monsieur...
Go on. Hey.
Monsignor...
What can I do for you?
Good...
Allez, on...
Okay. This way. Yeah, we're ready to travel. Point of no return. Seems like it. But there's got to be more to the game, right? Because we still have 3 side quests. Let's just double, triple check. Because the game does not give you direction on if you need to go talk to people over and over. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the best places to farm ingots. There's no one really close by you can just go back and forth on, but... Wait, what? There's enough big things around that you could take down 3 or 4 of them. Get ingots. Alright. You know the other guy's got nothing to say.
Monsieur Laclos.
Can I help you, madame?
Alright, nothing. Better to be safe than sorry. Already got the way cleared anyway, so... This way. Aha, got it right. Alright. Let's do it. No way back. Alright, how do I get that? That way. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get to the next save point and I'll probably call it. Alright, we've been, yeah, about 3 hours. Oh, great. Is there not like a grapple point? Because I don't feel comfortable with this. above me or below me? I can't tell. Alright, we're gonna have to come back and explore. Oh no, it's above me. Always hold my breath. Temple Cellars. There we go. Alright folks, we're gonna call it here. Pick up here next time. Need a lot of headwood. Feel like it. What do we got? Do an upgrade real quick. Need what? 15,000? 15.4? The impasse, what are we at? $41,000. I mean, if I sell that, then yeah, but, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just go crazy with this. Did it. Need about 4,000 more. Also, let's see how much it costs to buy it back. Oh, it's about the same, right? Okay. Noble Spirit, right? It's about 750. Should give us what we need. Nope. Alright. Alright, folks. Good call here. Thanks for sticking with me this long. And I think we're getting close to the end. Maybe 1 or 2 more videos. I think I said that like 3 or 4 videos ago, but hey, here we are. It's been fun so far. So, Ryan's rating review system is going to come at the final episode, and there, I think there should be some surprises because I kind of flip-flopped a lot with this game. But I'll let you know when we get there. My subscribers, you all stay awesome. You have an amazing day. If you prefer stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Remnant Computers. I'll catch you next time. Until then, you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.